Well, we're alive, right?
We are. We're here.
We're here. So we'll answer your questions today, maybe, if you behave yourselves. I don't know. I really don't want to be here. I'm not afraid to admit that. We do have a poll going in the chat, so wherever it shows up on your screen. And today's question is, where do you like your white powder? On the runs, in the trees, on your face, or in a bathroom stall? Feel free to answer that in there. No big prizes this week on the wheel. Says you got one more live stream after today, and then we're on hiatus till next year. So in January we'll return. But that's kind of it. We did ride some deep ass powder with rocks underneath on Monday.
Yes.
I hit a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
I hit all the rocks. I hit every rock.
He did.
Every rock.
But the board looked pretty good, actually. Like, yeah, that was a surprising part to me.
Yeah, I was riding the new Arbor Satori, and it did not blow up on me, which was good. But I drilled some big ass fucking rocks.
Yeah. It was like waist deep.
It went from chest deep to ankle deep.
Yep. And then I was like, is that a rock? And then I was like, oh, I even hit it. Yeah, that was a rock. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. That's so we got that going on. TC rode the new Frank April Westmark, which has got a weird upkick in the nose and the tail.
It does. It is. It's different. But that'll come out eventually, so.
Yeah, we'll get that review up. Dinosaurs Will Die stuff is supposed to ship, I think, tomorrow or Monday. So we'll have that for you. TC's all excited. He gets to ride the wizard stick.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty pumped for that board.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see where we're at. Well, of course, our boy Letters has to start off with "Wheel Go Burr," hashtag no cucking here. Next question gets a spin. We'll take this one from Big Dog. Needs big board, 6'5", 230 pounds, size 12 boots, looking for a pow deck. What do you got?
I'm thinking like a Ride Mountain Pig, or you could go Super Pig. Otherwise, I mean, they make a 170 wide flagship, so that could also.
Storm Chaser's wide enough for a 13 boot.
Yeah, Storm Chaser's wide enough for sure.
Amplid Big Kahuna. That's another one right there. Or even the Amplid Morning Glory. That'll fit a 13. So you got options out there for you. What else?
How wide is the Leviathan?
Not wide enough. It's wide in the front, but it's not super wide.
Lumberjack X.
Yeah, or Lumberjack. Either or.
Lumberjack, whatever.
Choice. Let's see. You could do like a Telos backslash in a 158. That would be fine for you too, because that thing's like that wide. So you could do the K2 special effects.
Excavator.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. Isn't there a wide Navigator from Capita?
I believe so this year.
Like 63.
I don't know if that's stiff enough, but it.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
So you do get a spin, and you got recommendations. Oh, where are we going with this? Toe side never, heel side only. Heel side only. All right, so we got Joe Gunn. Spin for the Shred Foundation. Shout out to the Bird Boys and the Angry Gang in the Discord. Big ups to Tommie B. Chicks before tricks and crows before bros. That's why Tommie hasn't ridden with me in weeks. He's been off eating crows. Which would explain why I haven't seen any in the Copper parking lot.
That's, yeah.
TC rigged this wheel. He did.
I did. I loosened it.
Yeah. All right. We'll take this one from Your Guitar One. Is the Clue binding review taking so long because you actually like them now? Hashtag Clue Cuck Clan, hashtag Clue Gang, hashtag No Clue. I am not a clueser. No. More so, I keep reading horror stories about people ejecting on these things on Reddit, and it's not good. I'm getting scared. The other thing is, I don't really want to ride these. I'll be honest. They look like shit. I know they're going to ride like shit. I know I'm going to be the only one with a fucking honest review of them. Like, it literally looks like a Solomon rental binding from the side. That's what they based it off of. I'm at the point now where I'm leaving around the 16th, 17th to go to New York to see family. I might throw these in the car and ride them in New York where no one will recognize me, just so I don't have to deal with the shame of being seen riding with them.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and it might be more dangerous in New York. Because if you eject, you're just ejecting onto ice, and you're going to pick up speed. Where if you're out here, we might have some fresh snow. Not like Papao Day, don't do that. But like, we might have some softer snow where you can actually not die. If you fall, it's not going to be super hard. I don't know. But
no, it's just slush out there. Just slush.
Okay.
It's just, they got like 5 inches and then it started raining. So, you know, that's where that is. Like, yeah, I'm honestly not looking forward to it. I've got a week left of riding before we take off for vacation. And I'm like, if I ride them now, I could get them to Ben to edit, and then we could drop it on Christmas, and it could be a Christmas miracle review.
Good.
Which would be great because I know it would just be incendiary to all the Clue fanboys on Christmas, ruining their day. Like, I gotta type a comment on this. I fucking hate you. And I'd be like sitting around watching Die Hard, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm eating my Cuba cheese spread. I got my meat sausage. I'm good. I don't care. My dog is sitting by the fire farting. It would be amazing. So, yeah, it's part of me wants to do it. Part of me is just like, I don't care. I literally just don't care. All right. Let's take this one from Ian. Spin for snow, hashtag white stuff, hashtag spray skiers, hashtag bird banter, hashtag angry boys, hashtag tree hugger. It's a lot of shit there. Lose a turn. That's rough. All right. We'll take this one from Gringo Brian. Big up to the homie Jack Off Beat. Hashtag Mint Patty Love. Which we will be having after the first of the year an official chocolate sponsor. Because, you know, why not coffee? We might as well have a chocolate sponsor, but waiting on that. But join Angry Snowboarder VIP if you haven't. All right. So we'll take
hopefully
this. What's up?
I was going to say, hopefully by the end of this, we can just have a 5-course meal based off of all of our sponsors.
I want us to just be officially sponsored by like all those prepackaged meal plans, so that every day of the week we get one from a different company and we never have to cook and we never have to buy groceries ever again.
Yeah,
like that's just the way I want it to be. I just want to be like, oh, I just take it out and throw it in. Okay. You know, that's the level I want to get at. Either that or I want to be able to have enough money to just hire a personal chef / butler. I'd be all about that. I'd be like, I don't know what a butler does, but I'd be like, go buttle. I got stuff to do. Go buttle. And I'd call him Jeeves. He'd be like, my name's Ryan. And I'd be like, your name's Jeeves. That's all you're going to be. So, all right. So we got this question from Mr. Chika-chan. I've got a 2021 Jones Mountain Twin with Rome katanas. Any POW-centric board recs for a 2-board quiver? If possible, use the same bindings. Hashtag extra crabs on my Rangoons. What do you got?
I mean, Jones Stormwolf. You could even do like the Arbor Satori. Based on what you were telling me about it, sounded like it was pretty solid board. And then I would say like a Solomon Taka, like the big one, would be a great one too.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't want to do that, I'd go to a 6-stick from Solomon. That would match up with that Mountain Twin really well. If you want to go like short and wide, I would probably go with like a Telos backslash or maybe like an Amplit kill switch. And then got to go with my old standby, though, the Endeavor Archetype. I love that board. Plus, I think they're still blowing some of the old ones out. Or if you want something really unique, Wired dropped some limited release Devin Walsh Chase series swallowtails. So I think they only made 10 of each size. So I think there's only 3 sizes. So that's 30 boards in the wild. So you could be super unique. And that's over on wiredsnowboards.com. So I would definitely check that out. So, yeah.
Dang, Devin Walsh. That'd be dope.
Okay. So we got Ryan Waters, Battalion Camel Toe Binding Rex, a Ride C6. Okay. Yeah. Totally fine. That's perfect binding for that. Maybe a Rome Vice.
Yeah.
You know? Could even throw a Battalion Blaster ASIM on there or a full wrap. Your call.
Yeah.
All right. Next question gets a spin, and we've got one lined up. From Tippy TT, any views on Shawn White investing in High Cascade? Did he invest in it? I thought he was just he's the signature sponsor for session 1.
No, he invested. I think the article dropped today.
You can keep investing in everything you want, Shawn. At the end of the day, you'll always be an athlete and not a snowboarder.
I don't know. I honestly think he blew it. He probably should have went for the X Games instead of High Cascade.
Yeah, realistically.
Like, honestly.
Although I heard Dew Tour is for sale.
Dew Tour is for sale.
So.
Well, yeah, because Mountain Dew is pulling out of Action Sports. So.
Yeah. Oh, no. Danny Davis might have to get a real sponsor. I
mean, Red Gerard, too.
Yeah. Red Gerard's still going up. Danny Davis is going down. You know, it's that crisscross. You know.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say
Red Gerard's young enough that he could get on Prime with a whole bunch of YouTube personalities and just do a pump and dump scheme with them and make millions.
I see him going to Red Bull next, if anything.
Wasn't he on Red Bull back in the day? And then he went to do.
No, he got in trouble for wearing a Red Bull hat on vacation.
That's what it was.
He was with his Haley. Or his Chloe's girlfriend. Whoever his girlfriend is. I don't know. But yeah, he put on her hat and somebody took a picture of him and like Mountain Dew almost dropped him over it. So
that was the catalyst for them to pull out of Action Sports.
They thought about that from years in the past and they're like, you know what? Yeah, that was a straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just like, we're over it. We're getting out of here. So that might be it. I don't know. Like all I could think of, I was like, you named your brand White Space and now you're sponsoring a snowboard camp. And I'm like, really not inviting to minorities.
Yeah. It's poor branding, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
well, here's the thing. All right, so he's signature sponsor session 1. How many kids are actually going to give a shit to go ride with Shawn White? They're not. They're past him. He's done and over with. How many adults? The people that like idolize him are not snowboarders. They are people that snowboard, and if they go, they're going to get the biggest eye opener of what like snowboard culture is. They're going to be like, "What the fuck is going on? I just got pelted in the face with a dodgeball."
I don't like. Yeah, I don't see why people would really want to go. Like, what's he gonna do? Just sit in a half pipe and kind of give you pointers? Because like,
your stance needs to be wider.
Yeah, like
wider.
You got T-bolts up there, bud?
Like, T-bolts? Yeah. No, man. He's got wood screws that he's just drilling your binding right through your board and then snapping them off on the base. He's like, airbags. We need more airbags.
More foam pits, more airbags, but you guys can't touch them. They're just for me.
Yeah. Sorry. You guys aren't allowed to hit this today because it's all about me.
Yeah. So. Like, I'm gonna do triple corks into the foam pit all day until I get it.
All day, every day.
And then I'm gonna enter the Olympics next year. Right.
Yeah. The geriatric Olympics.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out of retirement to compete in USASA Nationals. Because he can go by age division. That's what he's going to do. He's like, fuck everyone. I'm going to go win the over 35 category. Which would
still probably win
my age group. Every year I joke about signing up for USASA Nationals or for USASA because there's like my age group, there's no one that really competes in Colorado, and I could totally go, and it would just be an excuse in the spring to just go ride the main line in Central when it's closed, and then just be like, and just every lap I'm on a different board, just testing boards, like not even trying. Everyone be like, this guy has a new board every lap. Like, what's going on here?
Oh, because I mean, last year when we looked at it, like there were 3 people in what would have been my age division. I was like, what? Like, and it was on the medium jump line. I was like, oh, I hit that every day. Like, this would be really fun.
I was like, if I spin it back 1, there's odds I'm getting top 3 in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, you go front 3, back 3, maybe a little back 5 at the end and call it a day. You probably won right there. Hell, you could boot grab and you might get it.
I bet you could no grab.
Ooh.
Just to spin, just with your jacket open, Mark Frank style, and probably still
have the bib on underneath your jacket just so you can really have it fully wide open. And they won't be able to know what rider's on course. They'll just be like, somebody just poached.
Exactly. Like there's so many options for that. But let's give this man a spin. Where are we going with this? Ooh, click the links. Click the links. Somebody bought a ride commissioner today through the affiliates.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, you're going to go fast. That's a lot of board. Oh. And our boy Coffin wants to know the local hill opened. Bless you.
That's good stuff.
Ouch. Lose a turn. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This is a good PSA from Tommie Weed. Brown snow is not a chocolate slushy. No, it's just a hepatitis flavored snow cone. Well, sir, you won yourself a small sticker pack. Make sure you email me, info@angrysnowboarder.com. Put that mailing address in there, and I'll get that in the mail to you. And I've started getting everything boxed up from Black Friday. Fucking when did shipping rates get so expensive?
It's because it's around Christmas.
Fucking
they
bullshit.
Jack up the rates.
It just even small stuff was expensive. And I was like, what the hell? It was ridiculous. All right. We'll take this one from S. Zazaret 1. Worth upgrading the goggle to 3-layer foam from 2? Maybe. I don't know. Do you sweat a lot? Do you need it? Like,
Depends how well your goggles fit your face too right now. If they fit really well, then you don't need it. But if you're like, I got air gaps in it, then yeah, probably.
Yeah. Ooh, join Angry Snowboarder VIP. All right. We're going to take this one from Javi TR91, or it's Jevitt R91. I'm going with Javi on that one, though. What are your thoughts on women's boards for lighter guys? Any real difference in the construction or just smaller board and different graphics? The big thing is the width is narrower. So unless you got a bigger foot, but if you're like height to weight proportionate and you have a small foot too, it'll be a non-issue. But if you've got like a size 10, but you're 100 pounds, going to be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it. But I actually used to snowboard with a guy that had a size 4 foot, and he was 115 pounds. And he's like, dude, I just go buy women's boards. It's great. And I was like, where the fuck do you buy your boots? And he's like, kids section. Like a size 4. I mean, I was like, this foot was like this big.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as your foot's going to fit on there. Like I always, if there's a smaller dude, like 5 foot, like 100 pounds, like you were saying, like, yeah, I'm going to reach for like a women's board just so like, the dude doesn't die. Like, and I mean, that's why like Jones will put like their women's boards are pretty much the exact same as their men's boards, where the flagship is the exact same color and everything. The only way you tell is it's got a little bit of blue on like the sidewall that says like women's, and you can scratch that off in 2 seconds if you don't want people to know. But like it's the same construction, just a little thinner, like a little better for proportion wise. Like Go for it. That's what I normally tell people.
It really comes down to like it's core profiling, the width on there. Those are like the two big things that go into it. And then sometimes a women's board where a guy's version will have triax, it'll have biax glass in it. But it's all designed over that height to weight to foot size proportions and stuff. So they're basing it off of a woman. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we got Jack Off Beat with the super chat. I enjoy slavery-free chocolate. 2 up 3 bananas makes the perfect smoothie. Pray SoCal stops getting snow cooked. Hashtag RIP fake gorb. Hashtag toe side is a myth. Hashtag bidet life. I want a bidet.
That's 2 to the 3rd power, I believe. So 8 bananas.
Well, sir, you got yourself a small sticker pack to go with all the other small sticker packs you keep getting because you're good at that, sir. You know how to claim this. Email me info@angrysnowboarder.com. Put that mailing address that is the same mailing address in there because that's how I do things. Okay. We got Victory Stone looking for something opposite to my Kapitakazu. Something chill and turny on groomers and floaty and pow suggestions. I mean, you might like a Karua pencil.
Yeah. Yeah, something just chill.
Maybe an Amplid Soli Grail?
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you got?
It's like a 6-stick. Like a 6-stick.
Oh, a 6-stick super chill.
Yeah. A Passport is pretty chill too. Like if you want to go that route, or even I mean, if you really want to go different, go Slush Lasher. I mean, that's completely opposite. Or
not
super
going to be
loose.
super floaty and pow because it's narrower now.
Oh, is it?
It's cambered and narrower. What are you doing? Following Buckhouse board reviews from 7 years ago? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I am, dude.
Ah, damn.
Then what's the point of the Slush Slasher now? Just slush? No pow?
Slush and slashing.
All right.
Yeah, so okay. Yeah, so there's a few options there. Okay, we'll take this one from Lou Ma. Is there a good all-mountain board for the average guy who likes his Malavitas EST and doesn't want to buy something non-channel compliant? Yeah, go grab like an Endeavor.
Yeah.
The channel's better on them. BOD, Pioneer, or if you're cool with like a directional shape, go grab a Yup from Signal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh. God. Cameron Halmrast asks, what are your thoughts on the relaunch of Joyride snowboards? Money grab like Forum Kemper? All of them are. It's just people that want to relive their glory days. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Are they bringing anything to the fucking table?
Yeah.
Like, dude, so Joyride to me was always a price point shit brand because by the time I was getting into snowboarding, they were like being spun out and being crap. Same thing with Kemper. You know, I'm just like, I was like, can we just let brands die? Like, I swear to God, if I kill off Angry and in 15 years after someone brings it back, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm going to come back as the even angrier snowboarder.
It's like, you don't see Pontiac coming back. Like, they don't do it with car companies. Stop doing it with snowboard companies.
Well, like, you can't say that they don't do it with car companies. Volkswagen bought AMC Scout, the trademark for the AMC Scout, and in 2027, they're bringing back the Scout and the Scout truck. And I really like the retro designs of it so far. Too bad it's going to be an EV. I want gas in that motherfucker. It's got a tailgate. That's why I want it. I only buy SUVs with tailgates.
That's fair.
But yeah, no. Yeah, it's just. Someone asked me like a while ago, they're like, you think you'll ride one of those Joyride boards? And I was like, no, I just literally don't care because I don't think they'll be here in a few years. Like, it's just, people are going to learn real quick. Like, oh, we're relaunching this dead brand. And it's like, it's a lot tougher than you think. Like, I know Jib, who relaunched Kemper, he ain't doing as hot as he wanted with it. Maybe if he didn't put neon on everything. So, all right. We got this super chat from Maxine. Hi, I've got a couple days off work so I can stay up and watch you guys. Got a trip to the Italian Alps booked for New Year's. The snow is looking awesome. Hope you guys have an amazing hiatus. Happy birthday in advance, Avery. Well, thank you. Yes, I'm going to be 41 on the 21st because I'm a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking dinosaur.
I mean, dude, you ate it so hard this past week, and I'm surprised you could move your neck, honestly.
Tuesday was rough.
Tuesday
was rough. Like, you could feel it. But unlike most 41-year-olds, I actually go to the gym and take care of myself. But that one rock I hit and went ass over tea kettle, like, because when we came down through like that waist deep snow, that was the one that fucked me up. Because I straight up lawn darted head first into like a tree well. And then I had to get myself out and was like, ugh. That one fucked me up. I was feeling it this week.
Yeah. Well, I was like, why are we?
Help that I went and got a bunch of vaccines on Saturday, and it wasn't good. Vaccines not get along. But I have to get him because my dad's got lung cancer. So if I'm going to see him for Christmas, I got to make sure I'm not going to kill him. Because if he's going to die, it's going to be by my hands, not by a viral infection. Fucking choke him. Be like, will you just die already? No. So, yeah. Oh, well, join Angry Snowboarder VIP, people. Molly's Cupcakes wants everyone to know TC now stands for Taco Christ. That will be all.
We might have to get tacos for dinner tonight.
Telling you, man. We should go to Frisco and go to Hacienda.
You could.
I want a chimichanga.
Okay. A chimichanga. You want to go to Frisco?
I can get the gordito platter, and it's like chimi, a tamale, a taco, an enchilada with rice and beans. And then I can get churros afterwards. And the whole time, the poor guy waiting on me, I'll just keep like, where the fuck did he eat all that? Like, that's a lot of food. He's still hungry.
Yeah, maybe we do go to Hacienda. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
see what Travis wants. If not, I'm down with fried chicken sandwiches.
I'm down for that. Oh, Travis doesn't do fried chicken.
What the fuck is that all about?
It doesn't agree with him.
Oh, that's right. He's got a little bitch boy stomach.
Something like that, yeah.
They have burgers. Give him a burger.
That's like when Ben went to the Mexican joint in Steamboat and got a hamburger, and the waiter asked him straight up, "Are you sure you want a hamburger from here?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am."
Well, no, Molly Jack's it's got the fried chicken sandwich, but they're also known for their burgers. And they do they do double smash patty in there, and it's a 50% beef, 50% pork.
Okay.
They're big. Like Ben and I went there, and he got one, and he was like, "Jesus, this burger!" Plus, they have really, really good pork rolls too, pork egg rolls. Okay. So, okay. So we'll take this one from Ryan Robinson. Hey, getting back into snowboarding after 7 years. Love seeing all the different snowboarding content creators now. It's like night and day. Yeah, there's a lot of really bad ones out there. A lot of really bad ones. So many bad ones. And there's just more by the day. I found like a few more this week, and I was like, where the fuck do you people come from? Like, you literally started your channel and you got 7,000 followers, but you can only get 300 views per video. I don't like, stop buying your audiences, people. All right. Letters wants to feed TC hashtag Mercury's on everything.
Mercury's in the back right there.
If TC loses a bet at Slash and Burn, he's got to ride Clues the rest of the year. You get nothing, Letters. Actually, that would be a really horrible side bet for Slash and Burn.
That'd be so mean.
It would be funny as fuck, though, to see some rep lose to you and have to ride Clues at every demo the rest of the year. Like, could you see Travis just be like, God damn it? Like, Petey would disown him.
Yeah, I need to get a lot faster to beat Travis. I don't know where he got fast from, but he's been fast the past couple of years. And I
lifted weights.
Yeah.
He's packed on more weight than you think. He's a little more dense.
I was gonna say muscle weighs more than fat, so he has gotten in shape.
Yeah. He took his cues from me because he's like, I'm like turning 25 and I don't want to be all haggard and beat up. And I was like,
Yeah.
and he's like, I see you working out. And I was like, yeah, that's the only way I can survive because I'm going to die snowboarding. That's a given.
But the funny thing is he was like the best well-behaved 20-year-old to like 25-year-old ever. Like not going out, just getting absolutely obliterated or anything like that. Like, and you're like, okay. Like,
I've seen that photo of him with the box of Twisted Tea waiting for the bus.
Yeah, but it's every once in a while. It's not like he's doing it every night like a lot of people in Steamboat. Like,
factually true.
Yeah.
So
I would say he had a more mellow Steamboat career than I did. By a long shot.
Yeah. So we have Alex H. Currently deciding between the Capita DOA or the Outsiders. Which one do you guys prefer for park and cruising around? By the way, just refunded my clues because they were shit. Greetings from Austria. Why did you buy them in the first place? Why? No, I'm not going to give you a board recommendation. You bought them and then you got a refund. You're bad. You can ask this question in 30 minutes.
I wasn't even going to recommend either of those boards.
We got Porter. What's up, players? Heading up to Tahoe for the weekend tomorrow. First ride of the season. I can't fucking wait. And your stream got me hyped right now. Thanks, fellas. Hopefully the weather is good for you because I heard it's pretty warm out there in California.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take this super chat from Scott1986. Support the stream. Joint the Discord. 8 bananas is too many for one smoothie. Do you agree that 8 bananas is too many bananas for one smoothie?
Yes. I
think we're all in agreement that is not normal, but that is something that Kevin from Snowboard Pro Camp does. Because to quote Malcolm Moore, he is professional after all.
It's just bananas in the smoothie. Like you got like 3 cups of bananas.
That's a straight banana puree.
Yeah.
Like that's
nobody likes banana that much. Not even gorillas. They don't like bananas that much.
No, that's just why do you need that much potassium? What are you doing to yourself? Like, is this what happens to vegans? Like they need that many bananas to compensate for everything else that they're not getting? Like, do you butt chug an 8 banana smoothie? I don't like. What do you do with an 8 banana smoothie? Like, why?
I don't know. That's a lot of bananas.
That's so many bananas. That's
what else do you put in there then?
Almond milk?
Like a chocolate syrup? Like a
yogurt? No, you can't because he's vegan. So
yeah, I guess almond milk and
soy?
A strawberry? I don't know.
Yeah. What, blueberries? Like, what do you...
But still, 8 bananas is too many bananas. You're going to get potassium poisoning.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Like, at that point, why don't you just get an IV kit and give yourself an IV every day?
I mean, you'd be better off if you just ate a few soft shell tacos. That's got 9 grams of protein.
Taco Bell ones.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to eat?
That's true.
And they're probably vegan, honestly. Actually, I think they have like, it's less than 50% meat. So you can be less than 50% vegan and get away with it.
I mean, animals were meant to be eaten and worn. I had this discussion with my dog the other day. I was like, you understand, in the event that I have to eat you, I will. But if I die first, you can eat me. And if you need to eat my stomach and then climb inside me to keep warm, you totally can if I die first. But you better believe I will gut you like a goddamn tauntaun and climb inside.
It would be like a hat. Your dog is not that big.
No, my dog's tiny. Your dog I might be able to fit inside of.
You might be able to.
Yeah, Griffey's a big boy.
He is. He was snoring out there earlier, and I could hear him from in here. I was like,
23 and a half hours of the day he sleeps.
Oh. No, he goes out for like hour-long walks, like 4 times a day at this rate.
The other half hour he drools.
Yeah.
Spray skiers. And we got our boy Tommie Bennet thinking of retiring. #BirdBoys, #free sticker if you meet me in person starting tomorrow. Hashtag meet Angry Snowboarder at Keystone tomorrow at 9 a.m. if you want to join. Yeah, Tommie and I are meeting up. We will be at the gondola, 9 a.m. We will be giving out free Clue and Never Summer stickers and high fives. So, yeah, go meet up with Tommie and I. You know, maybe if you're lucky, I'll let you ride my clues. Fuck these pieces of shit.
On the Never Summer, too.
The Never Summer's over there. It's like, whatever. It's whatever. But I will give Tommie a spin because that's how I roll. And he streams every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah, Tommie, congrats on the new boots, too.
About fucking time.
Well, I'm just saying, Amber, maybe it's your turn.
After Christmas. They're not that bad.
Yesterday, you're like, I need to find some Gorilla Glue. I'm blowing the seams out. I'm like, dude.
No, those were for my around the town boots.
Oh, okay. I thought
No,
you were
like the seam on the toe cap of my Vans, it's peeled up. I've just got to Gorilla Glue it down a little bit, and then there's like a little slit in the side. I just got to. No, if my snowboard boots had gotten that bad, I would just fucking chuck them. I'd just be like, these are fucking done. But my problem is they haven't blown out as bad as some of my worst Thraxuses, where I'm like, these still look really good, and I'm like, and they're tight enough. On top of the fact, I really just don't want to break in new boots right now.
That's exactly where I'm at, because I know I have to heat mold these ones because they don't feel the same. So I'm like, shit, this is gonna suck.
Okay.
It's not the time to go into the shop either.
Right. Okay. So we got this one from Ian. How much coaching do the summer camps on Hood actually provide, or is it more just about just being there for the camp and having fun? Depends on which camp you go to and how much you want to get out of it. So I went to Wendell's in 2001 when I graduated. It was my graduation present to myself. I'd saved for 2 years and the family chipped in. So I went to snowboard camp and it sucked. Like I was trying to learn stuff and I kind of got placed in a group that did not really teach me shit because they wanted to go cool guy everything. But if you get a good coach that wants to listen to you, if you're really serious, I would personally just go to the Tommie Bennet camp. I think it's TB camps or TB Pro Camp or TB Snowboard Camp or whatever it is. Tommie Bennett's got one. That is going to be a lot more hands-on because I know a bunch of the regular fans, they might actually be in this chat, but they're on the Discord, and I know that they've gone and it's immensely improved them. So, you know, that would be, yeah, that's what I would say. You've never been to snowboard camp, have you, TC? TC?
No, could not afford that.
Oh, no, okay.
No, sorry. I think, did I mute myself?
No, the internet connection's wonky because Ulerfest is going on in town, and there's too many people probably jumping on the fiber optic cable and shit.
Yeah.
I
always wanted to, could never afford it. And it was like I had other stuff going on in the summer.
It's okay. Maybe this summer, if Woodward opens up for the $100 a day thing or whatever, I'll pay the $100 to send you to day camp.
That'd be fun.
I can write it off as a business expense. I'll be like, send TC to camp for a day. So
I'm down.
Yeah. So
we could do a group raid. Hopefully they do that like they did.
Maybe
you get like you and like 9 friends and it's like $100 a person. And you guys get the whole thing to yourself for like 5 hours or something like that. How do you know that?
Yeah. There's a resort right across the border in Wyoming for $8,500. We and 19 of our friends can rent it for the day. Guaranteed untracked powder and cats to the top.
How many friends?
What's up?
How many people total?
19.
That's not bad. That's actually a really good rate.
Well, there's that one. But if we go to Utah or Idaho, Soldier Mountain, I think is 5,000 or 6,000 for a whole day. And there's no limit on how many people you can do for it. It's like it's a midweek one. And I was like, well, theoretically, if we got enough people to book it, we could rent it for 2 days and just have AngryCon Idaho. So
that would be fun.
It was an idea. It's a thought.
Is lunch included?
What's up?
Is lunch included?
Yes. Food is included with that. Yeah. Like lunch, private chef cooking for you, I believe. So,
yeah, we should look into that next year, maybe.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be the killer Black Friday giveaway. Be like,
That
well, we
would
got
be.
19 slots to fill, people.
Yeah.
You have to pay to get there and everything else, but once you're there, you get to ride with us on a private resort.
That'd be sick.
With our luck, it just rained the whole time. So,
well, we got the free chef anyway, so we're gonna go with him all day. Just eat all day.
There you go. All right. So Tyler Hype. Difference between women's bindings versus men's. Should I steer my sister toward the ride C6 men's or women? She's getting back in after many years off and looking for something she can progress on. Go to the women's unless she's got a dude boot and she's built like a man. Go with the women's because it's a lower high back so that it won't give her that calf bite that the men's will. So yeah. Yeah.
Yep. CL6s.
CL6s. Okay. We got our boy Turkey Loco, who should watch out. His name's Turkey. Tommie might eat him. Just rode down to the parking lot at the mill. Time for cold chili mac and settle in for my favorite YouTube live stream, dreaming of pocket carne. This man invented pocket carne. It was amazing. I'm all about this. I'm like, pocket bacon, pocket carne. I'm still down with pocket bacon wrapped bananas dipped in chocolate on a stick.
No.
You're just covering a lot of bases right there.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I'm at with things. Ooh, hot soup coming through. TC used that on me.
I did.
On Monday.
I gave him a hot soup the other day.
All right. Thomas Acosta. I'm rummaging around for a board to beat up in the park on Facebook Marketplace. What's the price range I should be looking at for a used board on there? I found a Capita simulator for $200. Good price or go lower? Lowball them. See what happens. What's the worst? They're going to say no. Fucking hit them with $100. If they really want to get rid of it, they'll sell it.
Yep.
Yeah, so. I don't like that question. All right. Beeswax, shout out to Crew for bringing something aesthetically different to snowboarding. As a bit of an art and design nerd, I love what they're doing. You should check out the cultural mystery link of the week if you haven't, people. There's a good video in there for you to watch. There's also more videos in the description. I put some stuff in there, so. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. From DZ, which board is more damp for the Northwest Mountains, the Jones flagship or the Libtech rig? I mean, the rig's got more epoxy in it.
Yeah.
It gets a little chattery in the nose, but so does the flagship. I mean, they're kind of equal. Maybe the rig just beats it out.
Yeah, I'd say the rig by a hair, and then like the Ultra flagship more than the rig at that rate. Like, if that makes sense. But like, they're very similar, I would say.
Well, he's talking regular flagship.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm saying like the regular flagship and the rig are very similar. Like, where it's like Lib rig might be a little bit more, just because, like you said, all that epoxy. Like,
all right, we got this one from Ali Zacharan. What level of rock should I expect attacking my board next week in Aspen Steamboat? Aspen, I'm not so sure. Steamboat's getting nuked on right now.
Yeah.
You're probably actually going to be good in Steamboat. Aspen, if it looks like a rock, it smells like a rock, and you think it's a rock, it's a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Aspen's supposed to be getting hit by this storm right now, though, too. The one that's coming to us. So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
I saw they were supposed to get like 9 on the news this morning, but those guys are a bunch of kooks. They don't know what they're talking about. So,
well, let's see what Open Snow says for Ass Pencil.
But yeah, Steamboat, there's probably not going to be a lot open, but from what that is open, it looks pretty good from what I've seen. So you should be okay in Steamboat.
Let's see. Aspen Mountain. They're calling 10 inches between tomorrow and Saturday. And then 2 inches, 1 inch on Wednesday and 1 inch on Friday next week.
Cool.
see their snow report. 56-inch base, or 56 inches of total snowfall, 19-inch base. Yeah, you're gonna hit rocks in Aspen.
Yeah.
That's just the safer bet to believe. So,
yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got this one from BZM's. RIP L Stackers Adventures. Come join the Discord unless you're a skier or a hard booter. We already have one. Hashtag spin for more snow. Hashtag fear the bird eater. Hashtag heel side slips only. Hashtag eat pocket bacon. Hashtag don't support kooks. Coming soon.
Oh,
I changed it today. It's coming soon. Which is kind of like the 2 snowboards he's got coming to him. Coming soon.
Okay.
You know, that's fine.
You can just wait then.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, Mr. Vice President, is the Nitro Slash comparable to the Mind Expander for bigger footed riders? Less Mind Expander, more Ultra Mind Expander, just with the way it flexes from inside the front foot back through the tail. It's a more aggressive ride than you'd actually think on there. So it's more like the Ultra over the regular. Okay. Delta Kilo is 10 days a fair minimum for this season. In the case I cannot ride 20 days this season. I live 3 hours south of both Big Bear and Mountain High. Unacceptable. 20 days. I'll split the difference with you. 15.
I was just about to say that. I'll meet you in the middle and go with 15.
I'll let you take this one from Ryan Robinson. Do you have any thoughts on whether or not you should tune and wax your board yourself? I've seen the prices and it's kind of nuts.
Depending on what you have to do to it, yes, you can tune it yourself. But like honestly, it definitely pays to go to a professional place. Like if you need like a base weld or anything like that in your board, like epoxy you can do yourself if you have the tools, if you have the clamps and that sort of thing. But like if you need a base weld, or like even if you need like a new edge, like definitely go in there and have them like buzz a fresh edge on there, because you can use the hand ones. It's just not going to be the same as their machine. So that's like the main thing. You can always like wax your board yourself, just get an iron, like watch a few YouTube videos. Make sure you watch a few, because there's some people out there that are telling you to smoke it. Don't smoke it. Like, don't make your wax smoke at all. Like, but pretty much the bigger stuff, take it to a shop. Yeah, you're going to pay $100, whatever. It's going to be like brand new when you're done with it. But like the smaller stuff, like waxing, you could do it yourself.
TC, this one's for you, and it's from our boy Travis. I'm at your front door. Let me in.
Yeah, I texted him. I don't know. Should I go check? We'll go check really quick.
Go check and see if that goddamn little hobbit's out there. That little bastard. I'll take this one, though, from Tony Herr. Suggestions on the ride shadow band snowboard size for a 5'7", 230-pound and 10.5 boot size, or do you think I should be looking at something else? No, shadow band's fine for you. 230 pounds with a 10.5. At the minimum, you want that 57 wide, but I'd probably say you probably want to go with like that 60. Be a little bit better for you. Depends what you want out of it. But yeah, so if you want more play, the 57, you want more power and drive, go with the 160 on that. All right. Ooh, I like this question. Uh-oh. Okay, so I like this question coming in from Yim. Hey, dudes, I got 45 minutes on piste, and my instructor said my side slips were gnarly. Looking up my game, Project X or Commissioner, Rad Air Tanker. You need that Rad Air Tanker. That's where you need to be. Get that Rad Air Tanker. Okay, let's see. What else? Is he back? Is he there?
Yeah, he was just sitting in his truck watching the live stream.
What a chode.
I was like,
did you lock the door on him?
No. The door was unlocked. I even told him the code for the door.
What a chode.
Yeah.
Does he want to come join us?
I don't know. I asked him earlier today and he didn't answer.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He doesn't want to play Ask the Jones rep.
Nope. We're gonna get him on during interlude. That's
There
when
you
I'm
go.
gonna spring it on him.
Okay. All right. So we got the super chat from Eric. Mycelium. So here's my questions. Why do you support ski brands like K2 and Solomon, but hate on Burton pre-2021? Just curious. F skiers and ski companies. Because Burton doesn't fucking do what they need to do. There. What? You want to go support a fucking influencer run brand? Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Travis. He's lurking.
I'll disconnect my headphones so we can.
Yeah. It's Travis. He's lurking back there.
No speakers. There you go.
Yeah, look, it's Travis.
There we go. Now he's here. You want me to pull up you a chair?
Yeah, you joining us?
For a sec. Quick sec.
There's a story.
Yeah. Are we gonna go get tacos after this?
I guess that's the plan, yeah.
All right. Or do you want to go get a burger? What do you want?
I like tacos.
All right.
I've been on a burrito
I'll pick you guys up and we can go to Frisco.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's easy. All right. So yeah. Well, anyways, we'll give this guy a spin. Fuck Burton. Travis worked for Burton for a while.
I did.
Yeah.
Rode around in the back of a truck.
Yeah, in the back of a van, actually, not a truck.
Yeah. All right. I love this. From THK, I Googled rolled rangoons, you Taco Bell eating capitalist. Hashtag pineapple pizza sucks. Hashtag Jack Black is a national treasure. Well, you're Canadian, so he can go back to your fucking goddamn nation. Fuck Jack Black. He sucks.
I like pineapple.
Yeah, we're all in agreement on that one, actually.
Sick.
And I like Jack Black. Even doesn't.
Ooh, next question gets a spin. Let's find a Jones question. I want something for Travis. I want to make him work because that's how it is. Travis doesn't work hard enough.
Not at all.
Okay, let's see. God, I'm getting down in the weeds. Where the fuck are you? Someone asked me a Jones question for Travis. Make him sweat.
To stay up on top of all this, I must say.
Oh.
As an avid viewer, first time joiner.
First time joiner, long time viewer. That's how we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Travis, you can answer this one because it's Skate Tech. Tommie Weed kind of wants something with Skate Tech on the Satori. Found now drives on sale too stiff. Also now sizing shows 10 to 13 for a large. I have a 10.5. Is that going to be sloppy in there? Answer the man, Travis. You know.
So first off, I would go with a medium for a 10.5. It would be variant for the boot, but most likely would go medium. And then kind of want something with Skate Tech on the Satori. I'm not too familiar with the Satori. That's from Arbor.
Volume shifted Arbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that one sounds good. Is there a question with that? Kind of want something with Skate Tech on. We're just talking about bindings. I see. No, I think the drives would actually be a great matchup for something like that.
What would you recommend from Jones?
Satori, kind of. Does it have taper?
Yeah, little taper.
Yeah, so maybe Flagship is in that realm.
No. What binding?
Oh, what binding? Probably the Mercury.
Yeah.
There you go. TC approves.
And then I would flip it to the surf mode.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bring that flex down just a wee bit.
And rock it on top of the toe, not over it.
Always on top of the toe.
See.
All right. So we got this question from Jay for you. Currently waxing my girlfriend's new Jones twin sister. Why is the base graphic always so boring? Hashtag bird gang.
It's called Tried and True.
It's true.
Yeah, that's the most.
Because it sells. That's why. It just sells.
And it's flip-flop bases, recycled material. We can't get too in depth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't burn that base.
We got this one from Orion. Do people get Jonesed for Jones?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah,
people are jonesing for some Joneses. They are
jonesing for some Jones. There you go. All right, let's see. Oh, this is a good one from Josiah. Why the heck did they undersell the stiffness on the Stratos? Yeah, Travis.
What's
going on over there?
Yeah, it is stiffer, I will admit.
It's the stiffest board you guys make.
Not technically, the Storm Chaser is.
Really?
Yep. Because it's the thickest.
Technically, yeah, I guess you would be right on that.
So, like, we're talking true flex. That Johnny
True
is
flex.
the stiffest.
Okay, we'll just continue.
Ultra
But
flex.
beyond that, like
That's stiffer too.
There's no, as far as I know, there's no real reasoning behind why it's slightly stiffer. It's new to us, so
new to you. Yeah, I see how it is.
I don't know. I felt great riding it this year. It is stiff, but
I mean, it's a board that if you know how to ride and you can ride it, it's everything you want.
Yeah.
All right. And then we got Mr. Vice President. They ever going to make wides for the snow surf lines? Bighorn ain't fitting me.
Well, so the majority of the surf series is Bighorn and is over 25.5 on the majority of those decks. So what do you got, like a 16?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then we've got Brendan, the disgruntled historian. Would you consider the Jones Frontier to be stiffer and more aggressive than the Ultra Mountain Twin?
Absolutely not.
So James from the Good Ride said that.
He did.
Well, how do you get a single wood core? How do you think a single wood core is going to be stiffer than a triple density wood core with more fiberglass and basalt stringers?
Yeah, and a veneer top sheet.
And there you go.
Like,
yeah. All right.
But no,
okay. Here's another good one from Hamster Coolbean. Why is the reference stance on Jones board so wide?
Yeah, great question. The funny thing is Jeremy rides 18.5 and I ride 19. So a lot of us are skinny stance dudes. That is a more coming from the factory and something within that, and no real,
it's a Nidecker Brothers problem.
Yeah,
I think it is because Slash does the same thing. I wrote
they're just wider references over there, but I mean we have it dialed in now to where we know the inner measurements of the inserts, so you just kind of go off that.
All right. And Charles wants you to bring back the Lone Wolf. I need a powder board I can ride at a 170 plus. I want you to bring that thing back.
That thing was rad. That thing was super rad. There's actually still one for sale. It's a 168 down in Denver. It's like $200 something, which is a shocker.
That's cheap.
But it's also like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right. All right. So Beeswax asks, I have a 2017 Ultracraft. How much of a difference would I feel getting onto a new craft shape?
So a lot of the same characteristics are still there from so we don't have an Ultracraft right now as like the stiffer version of it. It's our ultra light hovercraft. So it's got all of our top tier materials, bases, Koroyd, the whole nine, but it's not stiffer than your traditional hovercraft. But the new hovercraft shape has all the same characteristics as the old one. You just go from a 6mm spoon in the nose to now we did a 12. So you get a lot more rolls since it's that wider foot base, rolls a lot easier. Then you also get those powder channels in the back for the air release. So you get a nice smoother glide on hardpack and in deeper snow. So it's just upgrading little things to a tried and true shape.
Facts. Okay. And Tibby TT wants to know, is Travis TC's Jones pimp? Technically, he'd be his assistant pimp because Petey's the Jones pimp.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like I have to say this is an unbiased operation going on here. They've given me plenty of shit for plenty of things, so it's not. There's no under the table deals going on over here.
Well, got a lot to say about those cuffs on the snow pants.
There you go, right there.
Fucking cuff like goddamn this big dude. I swear to
I
God,
can put it around my waist.
When your foot comes through that, it looks like a breech birth going wrong.
Yo,
it's like Ace Ventura climbing out the rhino's butt. It's so big.
It's
that's fair.
Wide variety of options.
You guys can make it tighter.
It's been updated
next year.
Oh, and then we got this one from Chris Yee. What angles are you rocking with a 19-inch stance?
I do 18 in the front and 0 in the back.
0 now, huh?
It's always been 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were -3.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Okay. And then we've got Stephus. Why does the Mind Expander twin get no love? I hate that board.
I know, he does. Yeah, you hate that board. I had a fun time on that board when I rode it on a slushy day. Like, it was fine. Like, it did great in the park, actually, which surprised the hell out of me.
Oh, it's fun in the park. I'm not going to deny that.
But, I mean, on groomers, there's a very tiny effective edge on it. So, kind of scary.
It's a surfy twin.
I
mean, you have to know that going into it. That's the baseline.
Meh.
It's one of those. It's also one of those things people are like, "Yo, I can ride this anywhere." Like it's like the Orca, where people are like, "I can ride this on hard pack groomers," and you're like, "You shouldn't know." Like, just take it in the POW, and it'll be a fine board for you. But yeah.
All right. Okay, Trev, you want more questions?
I mean, this is good. I can let you guys get back to your thing.
Well, here's the real question we got for you, Travis, while you're there. What do you think of these? The clue bindings.
Oh, clue bindings?
Yeah.
It's like ease of entry. Oh, 2-piece.
What do you think? If we were to place a weird side bet for slash and burn,
I was actually listening on the drive to Breck,
and the loser would have to ride these the rest of the season. Do you think that is a good side bet to have?
I mean, it is a good side bet. The thing is the timeline, dude. I mean, Dylan Larney had to ride switch for 2 months because he lost the side bet.
Yeah.
And like to get on and off the lift switch, I mean, it was a whole thing, and he hated it.
Well, what would be worse, having to ride a set of clues for 2 to 3 months, or having our fan base pick out your new tattoo?
Oh, I would totally go with the tattoo. Have you seen the tattoos on my body? Like I care.
I've seen the tattoos on your body. I just don't want your dad yelling at me because we put something really bad on there. Like, I would make you get a belly tattoo where it's like a cat spreading its asshole as your belly button.
That's bad. I thought I might get a spider web coming out of it, actually. So,
is spraying rope out your belly button? You playing tummy sticks?
Spraying loads.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I like this. This is a good one from Peter Dabrowski. As a rep, did Avern ever piss you off? What happened? Little known fact, Trav was my intern.
I was going to say that that's a tough one because there's
a tough one because I've been in Travis's life since he was 11 years old.
Kind of creepy.
He was one of my campers at Woodward.
Yep.
Yeah. And look at him now.
I don't know. I can't really say that you have ever pissed me off. I mean, you've always just been a straight shooter, and I've known that from the start. So if I've ever gotten something where like a review on a product or something like that,
Well, here's a better question basing off that. Have you gotten any feedback from your bosses at the brands you work for from the reviews that TC and I have done?
I have actually. Yeah. They've been good. They've been stoked for my brands.
They're like, you're making them happy.
Yeah.
I like that. I had to say my brands.
For my brands.
My brands. So yeah. Let's see. Let's try to find some more questions here. Okay. We got this one from Charles. Who is the Jones Ultralight Butterfly for? I can't get over that tip and tail shape.
So the Ultralight Butterfly is for somebody that wants just a super technically advanced split board. It's really good for powder riding. It's a very versatile shape. It's very similar to your Solution, which is a very versatile shape, especially for here in the Rockies. But with the whole nose cut out and everything like that, it's the whole idea is to be able to ride a shorter board with a longer effective edge. So the 154 ultralight butterfly has the effective edge of a 168. So you don't have to wiggle a 168 around in tight trees, but you can blast open in a PAL field and have that effective edge of a 68. So it's just kind of stepping in a new direction of split board technology, especially on tight, steep traverses. You don't want to be swinging around on hop turns a long running length. So kind of, it's almost like a volume shift idea, but not volume shifted. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
We've got a question for all three of us. And it ties in with today's poll question. So from Connor Mangum, you guys never answered the initial question. Where do you three prefer your white powder? Elaborate. So the options for the poll, just so everyone's aware, were on the runs, in the trees, on your face, in a bathroom stall. So where do we prefer our white powder? I prefer it in the trees on my face.
Yeah.
Because take it how you will.
Yeah.
Take it how you will.
But have you ever seen white powder in a bathroom stall?
At SIA.
Really? You saw it in the stall? I just saw it falling out of people's noses on the floor. I got sneezed on one time and got hit with some booger sugar. The guy's like, I'm just fighting a cold, and it's just like,
ugh. Take a shower after that.
Yeah. Ugh.
Shower. No, I burned my clothes and soaked in bleach for a week.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm kind of happy SIA doesn't exist anymore for us.
It was a lot. Do you remember when you and I used to go to SIA?
Yeah. I remember when you used to go when you were in high school.
I used to sneak in.
No, I used to give you a pass.
True. For one day, and then I would sneak in the second day.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. So, well. Yeah, it's too funny. Let's see if we got any more Jones questions going on here. Looking for stuff. Okay. Not seeing anything there. No, maybe we're good with Jones questions for you, Trav.
All right. I love this. This was great. Thank you so much for having me on.
No, thanks for coming. We'll see. I'll see you in about an hour or so when we go get tacos.
Perfect. Love it.
Love you too, buddy.
All right. Bye, Angry Crew. Thanks for the questions. Is that what you call you guys? What's the name for the?
Sure, whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll roll with that.
Yeah, it can be anything you want. All right. Well, now I got to scroll all the way back up because we definitely missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's too funny. Okay, where were we? Let's see. We'll take this one from Brendan, the Disgruntled Historian. Discord and live stream appreciation fund. Hashtag RIP, Cluser, bank accounts, and brain cells. Hashtag 8 bananas only. Hashtag protect TC's mustache at all costs. We had a chat about TC shaving his mustache, and I was like, I don't think we could do it because he looked like he was 12.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, we definitely could not do that. So, the mustache is now just ingrained in the angry lore. Ooh, cucked. Next person gets a spin. So we'll take that next question. And that comes from Gedminius Maxuckus. Liptech TRS C3 or GNU Rider's Choice C3 for all mountain freestyle. Go with the Rider's Choice C3. It's a softer flex, and it's an asymmetrical side cut. That TRS is stiffer than people think it is. Like, it's a burly twin. It's burly. And this man gets a spin. And spray them skiers. Okay, let's see what else we got here.
There we go. Cool.
I like the fact that this guy's trying to make a bold claim. J Peak in Vermont has gotten 30 more inches of snow than Copper. The Northeast is just better. Yeah, he got 30 inches more snow than us, and then he also got 10 inches of rain on top of it. Like, no.
No.
No. So, all right. And then we got another one from Maxine. When you're 41 plus 9 like me, you can call yourself a dinosaur. I wish I was 51. Also, 8 is too many. 1 banana is too many. They're awful, slimy things. What, you don't like the slippery banana? All right, next question gets a spin. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, let's see. I'm looking for a good question. No, God, everyone's asking boot questions. Ooh, okay, we'll go with this one from MC Rewers. Any recommendations for a short, super wide, short, and fat party board? What you got for this, man, TC?
Super fat? Like I was
Super
thinking
fat.
super
We're talking definitely like lumberjack, party platter.
Yeah, like War Pig. I was also thinking
Dada. What else?
Shit, what's the name? Spring Break Party Twin.
No.
Powder Twin, sorry.
Powder Twin.
Twin.
Party Wave. You're thinking of the Party Wave Twin from Battalion.
Yeah.
Which would be another one, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know. Yeah. So let's give this man a spin. Small sticker pack, sir. Small sticker pack. All you got to do is email me info@angrysnowboarder.com with your mailing address, and I'll get that in the mail to you. Because I'm going to try to get everything out before I take off at the end of next week. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. We're all over the place today. I like this one from Andrew Hernandez. In for AngryCon. We'll sell feet pics to attend. Oh, man. Yeah. Selling those.
Appreciate that.
TC, should we start selling feet pics, but it's just us in our boots?
We could. Just sliding our feet into the boots.
Ooh, this isn't blank, but that's as good as nothing. All right. No, that's a biggery thing. Okay. Stephas, hey, Ryan, I heard some stories about you on a glacier in Tahoe a few years back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. I definitely. That was the trip where we broke the Hummer. Literally broke a Hummer. Had a military-grade Hummer. We had to limp it from the backside of Tahoe to Mammoth at 5 miles an hour because we were in the middle of nowhere with no cell service. We finally got cell service, and we were able to get it towed to Mammoth. But, yeah, that was a fun time. That was Patch Fest. Went up there with a whole bunch of homies I know from Tahoe. Good times. And the best part was I remember being there, like running around with a camera, filming stuff with people, taking photos. And one of the people's like, "Are you doing okay with the elevation?" And I looked at him and I was like, "What's the elevation?" And they're like, "It's like 8,900 feet." And I was like, "This is lower than my bedroom." People from Tahoe, I was like, What do you know about Colorado and Breckenridge? That was the big question. So, yeah. Okay. All right. We got this one from Zeke who wants us to rate his setup. Just got to ride Psycho Candy and Nidecker Supermatics. Any problems?
No.
Go
as long as the Psycho Candy is the right size, you're fine.
Yeah, as long as you got the right size Psycho Candy, you're fine. You'll be great with that. You won't have any problems. So I wouldn't worry about it. Where are we going with this? Oh yeah. Join Angry Snowboarder VIP. let's see. Looking for one. All right, so we got DWS Goat. What would be better for East Coaster who does one West Coast trip for a year? Telluride this February. Looking at Rome Ravine and Rome Ravine Select. Any suggestions? 190 pound size 11 boots. If you want softer, more playful freestyle, you go with the Ravine. If you want it stiffer and more charging, you want the Select. For Telluride, I'd probably push you towards the Select. A little steeper terrain. You're gonna plus that 3D shaping will help with any pow you get too. So let's see. Find you. Oh, we gotta give this guy a spin. Oof, this isn't blank. All right. We got Zamergi JWT headed from St. Louis to Keystone on Tuesday to start my season. Can't wait to try out your Never Summer and hunt birds with Tommie Bennet. Speaking of St. Louis, I need suggestions for barbecue because I'm driving through there in like 2 weeks and I want to pick up a bunch of barbecue and bring it back to my parents' place in New York the next day. So hoping I can pick up some nice ribs and shit and take them back for the family. So, but yeah. Let's see. Ooh, coming soon. That was so close. All right. We got this one from Coffin, and it's for you. Where does TC rank on the Jones fanboy scale?
I have no idea. I think that was a question for Travis.
Yeah, but I want you to answer it.
Oh, I don't know. Not as bad as most people, I guess.
There are some people that are a little too granola-y with Jones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You're not on
I
their
don't know.
level.
I really like their bindings. Like, they make
Yeah.
good boards and stuff. Like, I feel like I say like K2 and Ride just as much as I do Jones stuff. So
Yeah.
yes, I do have their full outerwear kit, but they make good outerwear still. So yeah. 5. We're gonna say 5 out of 10. Middle of the road.
Lose a turn. All right. So we're gonna close out the poll right now. So let's see what the results show up here. So where do you like your white powder? 39% of you like it in the trees. 28% of you like it on the runs. 21% of you like it in the bathroom stall, you sinners, and 10% like it on your face. Sinners, all of you. All of you. Okay. Let's see. Let's look for some more questions here.
Oh, we got an answer for your barbecue.
We do? We got one? Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Let's look for this.
Right there. I gotcha.
Oh, go to Pappy's Barbecue. Avoid any side streets unless you're armed to the teeth. I have a Belgian Malinois in my car. Try to carjack me. She's not going to be happy and she's going to go for the throat. So, yeah. All right. And I like this comment from Jimmy Lee. 8 banana smoothie is a cock slurpee. Oh, God. Okay. We got one here from Slushy Shredder. Bind and wreck for a friend on a GNU Gremlin. Jones Mercury's.
Yeah. Jones
What else you
Mercury's.
got, TC?
Ride C8, K2 edition. Hell, even like a Jones Atlas, I would probably say.
Jones Atlas?
Union Atlas. Sorry. That's a 7 on the
Jones just making new bindings that don't exist.
Yeah, dude, look out for next year. They're coming.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, you lose. You lose.
Close.
Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. I like this one from Staphos. When do we get TC's taco review segment? Maybe next year?
Yeah, we could. There's a lot of places that make tacos up here in Summit, so that's a lot of places I gotta go. I'm up for the challenge.
Taco Tuesdays with TC.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Tuesdays with Taco Christ TC.
Yeah.
That's where we're going here. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. Looking around for some more questions. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh man, I think we're slowing down on questions. A lot of bananas.
Yeah.
A lot of bananas. So many
A lot of
bananas.
bananas.
Okay. We'll take this one from 8 Danelle 8. Hi, I need some advice. What do you think about the Solomon Super 8? Is it a good one? Would you pick the new Bank Country instead? Depends what flex you want, because it's going to be softer than the Banked Country. It's not going to be as damp. But with the Bank Country, because it's got that progressive magnet traction on it, you notice that in there with how it rides, so it grips completely different. Me personally, I probably would ride the Super 8 because I could make it more of a daily ride versus the specialized one in the Bank Country. What are your thoughts on the Super 8, sir?
I mean, I think it's a solid board. Like if you're like bank Solomon board, it's a great bank Solomon board where it's fairly easy to turn because of the taper in it and everything. But yeah, like you were saying, it's definitely gonna be softer. I would also say it's more of that board that you're like cruising carving with, where the Bank Country, you're gonna freestyle that a little bit more. You're gonna be hitting side hits with it more, like that sort of thing. Like if you're gonna be that more aggressive rider, you're going with the Bank Country. If you just want to cruise and carve nice and hard, you're going with that Solomon Super 8 then.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, we got Andrew Holton. After a great shred day, what kind of street taco you going for?
Pork belly.
I'm thinking El Pastor or fried chicken.
Yeah.
That's me.
Pork belly or carnitas. I just like pork tacos. They're good.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Here's a good one from Colton Buchanan. Why are Northwave decades in a 285, 28.5 Mondo, i.e. US 10.5, almost 1 inch longer than my Burton 10.5s? Recommendation for brands with a smaller footprint. Can't go to a shop because there are none in Ireland. So first off, it's because Northwave hasn't changed their boot molds in like 30 years, so they're fucking huge. Like as a boot brand, they're a joke. They once were at the top of the friggin' pile making the best boots, and then they never changed anything from there, and everyone surpassed them. Everyone. And so with Burton, they use shrink tech in their boots, is what they call it. So basically, they maximize the shell to the liner to everything so that it actually is in there relatively tight and it takes up less space. So it's a more optimal fit. Ride and K2 are like that. Solomon is like that. Pretty much any real snowboard boot brand will be better than Northwave. So, yeah. You agree with that one, sir?
Yep.
All right. All right. I'm going to let you take this one from Zeke S. What's a good opposite to the Ride Psycho Candy?
I mean, I would probably, if we're sticking with if we're sticking with ride, I'd probably say like a Mountain Pig, or like if we're going K2 Alchemist. If we're going Jones, I'm gonna say a Free Carver 9000. Otherwise, like I don't know what else you got. What do you have?
I mean, I would go with something like a normal shape to it. I just get like a popsicle stick directional twin. Like if you want something opposite of that and you stick with ride, grab a shadow band. like you do that, get yourself a directional twin. I think that it would be, just something like an all mountain freestyle board that could do it, and it'll compensate for it. And then that way it kind of matches everything. So
That's fair.
let's give this man a spin. Oh, coming soon. Man, there would have been a lot of prizes today.
There would have been a lot of prizes.
So, all right. Let's see. All right, we'll take this one from Mike B. Question got buried when Travis showed up. Need the board rec for Colorado, Crested Butte riding. Friends currently riding a 15 rock and roll that's beat, and she said she sinks in real pow, but loved it out east. Yeah, that's a twin park board. That was like full rocker. Time for her to get something directional in camber. So I'd slap her on a women's Jones flagship or even like a women's Ravine from Rome. What do you have?
I was thinking she's been riding. How long she been riding for? Don't really say. Otherwise I was thinking even a ride Psycho Candy would be fine for her.
Yeah.
But like a Cold Shoulder by K2, I think would be awesome. Like you said, directional, a little bit of camber in it, and nice rocker in the nose so it'd still turn.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. There you go. All right. We got a super chat from our boy Letters. Did y'all say something about Jones Mercury? He's a very big fan of the Jones Mercury after you told him to buy some.
Oh, yeah, they're great bindings, dude. I got it right there. They're sweet. You got the hinge on the toe.
Ollie slow signs, sir. Ollie some slow signs. All right. Well, what do you think? You want to call it a day early since we've given people so much this year? I'm burned out.
Sure.
I want tacos. That's where I'm at.
Well, it's great. Actually, right before somebody did say something about like what kind of tacos, and then Andrew just with tell me going to Sancho's without actually telling me. I'm like, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
The pork belly taco is amazing.
What, do you guys want to go to Sancho's?
We went there last time.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
I just don't want to deal with downtown because it's Uller Fest.
I don't either. Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we're going to call it a day. Thank you for everyone that tuned in. We got one more live stream this year next week on Thursday, and then we're on vacation till after. Well, TC will be on the road probably when we do the next live stream. So, but
from a cook chair.
Yeah, from a cook chair with Travis sitting on his lap. But you might also be able to get to see some if we set it up right, some 2025 product early. So we got that. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at with it. We're gonna get out of here. We got videos dropping daily for you, but thanks to everyone that tuned in. We really appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later, guys. Thank you.